Metchi wants to be an angel. Because angels are beautiful. She's a half fly, half angel. I'm not your nanny. I never told you to excel. Just do your job. I'm sorry. Are you? I don't think you are. I think you are trying to get me fired. It's as if I'm talking to a child. Haven't I told you countless times? You are welcome to let me know if you want to quit useless subhuman trash. Why are you like this? Aren't you tired of being scolded? I sure am. The sound of the clock ticking was the only thing that was keeping Metchi from breaking down and crying. I just don't know what to do with you. Go home. You are useless anyway. Her boss gets up and leaves. She finally sits down on her chair, getting ready to go home. Empty streets basking in neon lights, cables running across the indigo night sky among indifferent stars. Metchi walks home. As Metchi walks down the dark streets, she can't help but think about her future. She barely managed to get this job. And she's failing at it. In this economy, quitting isn't really an option. People say that she's still young and there are other ways in life. Metchi knows they are speaking the truth, but it's just daunting. As she walks down the dark streets, she can't help but think about success. Metchi knows that she should be grateful for what she has. A decent job, loving family, safety. A dream life for millions and millions of people somewhere. That's why she's all the more ashamed of herself. For feeling this way. The cold emptiness. Dark streets, it's chilling to think that there are people who won't hesitate to walk up to someone and bash their head in with a brick just to take some cash and run away. You are walking down the streets, and the lights go out. Just like that. The real problem begins if you encounter someone who doesn't want your cash, but you. Then the lights don't go out so easily. Metchi hurries her footstep. She arrives home with sunshine, warm breeze, rustling of the trees. Angels singing, flying freely in the sky. Metchi is home where she can rest her angel wing and fly wing and relax. She's among family and friends. Her world is a floating island among many like it. People live on islands in many shapes and sizes. Even though Metchi's island isn't the biggest or the most fancy one, it was hers and hers only. However, there was one problem. You see, like other islands, Metchi's island was slowly being eaten by maggots. Maggots come from the world of maggots. And no matter how big or fancy an island may be, it will be consumed by maggots no matter what. Metchi must learn to fly like the angels to save her family and friends. Otherwise, they will all be consumed by maggots and fall into the world of maggots. But for now, Metchi will rest. For the indifferent sunlight is warm and welcoming. It is as if all Metchi's pain is melting away. Almost. Metchi. A voice greets Metchi from behind. She turns around to behold her dear friend. Norman is an angel friend of Metchi. His beautiful wings shine brightly under the sunlight. Metchi could only dream of having such a beautiful pair of wings. Hi, Metchi. How are you doing today? Hi, Norman. I'm okay. She's not okay. Look, Metchi. I can finally fly as high as the angels in the sky. Metchi, let's fly. I'm sure you can do it. But I'm not an angel. You are. Come look at me. Norman is so high up that Metchi can't even see his face. The angels welcome Norman. They fly together peacefully and beautifully. Metchi is so lost in their beautiful sight that she doesn't realize her heart swelling up with self-hatred and jealousy. Metchi. Let's fly together. Let's join the angels. I can do this. Metchi stands at the edge of her island, thinking about nothing else but her friend. She readies herself. I can do this. I've been practicing my entire life. This is not different. With that, she takes off. And there she goes. Even though she can't fly as high as the angels yet, she's more than capable of hovering around freely. But this time, motivated by her friend, Norman, she decides to fly farther away from her island. She was a bit anxious, but she's doing well. It's the farthest she's ever been from her little home. She's about ready to turn back to go home. But she makes the biggest mistake of her life. You shouldn't have looked down, Metchi. Because that's where the maggots live. More than 10 casualties confirmed due to the attack. Tumors growing in your brain? Metchi, someone loves you so much that they don't care if you love them. Metchi, how come you wasted your life like that? Maybe you should stop living? Metchi loses her balance and almost falls. She barely manages to cling to the edge of her island. Thankfully, she didn't fall. She tries her hardest to climb back up, not knowing someone is looking at her. Why am I like this? I can't do anything right. Norman is already flying and I can't even hover around. I don't want to die. I don't want to end up like them. The angels are so beautiful. But I'm so hideous. Are you even listening, you little prick? You are not even listening, huh? No. I am. That's how it is, then. Like I told you countless times already. You are welcome to screw up however you want. Just don't get in my way, or anyone else's way for that matter. You are the worst subordinate I've ever had. Are you even sorry? Metchi couldn't say anything. The moment she opens her mouth, she will break down and cry. Not even going to answer me? Fine. With that, her boss goes back to their seat. And Metchi runs away from the office. I can't do anything right. I can't do this anymore. I want to quit. This is just so horrible. Why was I born into such a cruel fate? I don't even want to go home. Her sadness was so severe to the point that it almost felt numb to her. But then, I am too scared to move on from this life. No, I gotta think happy thoughts. I need to be positive. I need to be strong. It would have been better if she could cry, but everything was just known to her at this point. What did I do to deserve this? Perhaps I'm being punished for all my wrongdoings. But what have I done to deserve this? I wish I was never born. I can help you with that. Before Metchi could even make a single sound, the darkness pins her to the ground. Metchi struggled, tried to block the darkness. The darkness doesn't care. The darkness only destroys. What am I doing? I didn't mean to. I did mean to. I didn't know it would be like this. I knew, but... Oh God, please forgive me. Can I fix it? I need to fix it, but, jeez. I'm dead. There's no going back. Please. I shouldn't be here. I'm Metchi. I'm the victim. Disgusting criminal, the investigation is over, and you will be judged. Help me. I'm not a bad person. Norman, you've come to help me. Please. Help, get me out of here. Let's go back home and fly Toj, shut up. Metchi was my dearest friend. She was a beloved daughter, a family. What has she done to you? I wish you'd go to the world of maggots. That's where you belong. No, Norman, it's me, Metchi. I'm Metchi. How dare you? You better not speak of my friend like that. The Metchi I know is a beautiful angel, but you are not. Have you looked at yourself, Metchi? Half your body is rotten, like those maggots. What? No. Please. I'm Metchi. I'm half fly, but I'm not rotten. I'm so scared, Norman. I have no one but you, please help me. Silence. Miss Metchi, you stand before this court, having been found guilty of the cold-blooded murder of Metchi, a daughter, and a friend cherished by the people. You acted with intent, with malice, and without regard for the immeasurable pain you inflicted. It is the judgment of this court that you, Metchi, be sentenced to death. They don't tell you until the last minute. One day, the guards walk in and take me. Just like that. I can't even sleep. Every minute, every second. I'm expecting them to take me. This is more excruciating than the execution. This moment is both too long and too short. You don't know until you've experienced it. If I knew how much time I had, let's say, if I had 3 days, then I would cherish each passing second carefully. I'd spend the first day savoring every detail in the cell, down to a small crack and a dead insect in the corner. Then, I'd spend the second day remembering my home. Oh, how the grass smelled, and oh, how the sun shined. On the last day, I'd remember every moment I've shared with my friends and family. The warmth of my mother, all the laughs I've had with my friends. But I can't even do that. I'm just so scared of the guards that could show up at any moment. It is time. I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, why? Rejoice, for this is the day you'll be reborn. What? But you must sacrifice before you can be reborn. I don't understand. That's a lie. You know full well what must be done. She's right. Then, there's no need to look back. She's right. I'm right. I am ready. You must get rid of your rotten half. If I want to live, cut off your rotten half. For it will become my new wing. And I will become a beautiful angel. Metchi is beautiful. Metchi is an angel. Wow, she's the most beautiful angel I've ever seen. The angels sing in awe as they witness beautiful Metchi. All hail Metchi, for she shines ever so brightly. All hail Metchi. All hail Metchi.